It's everything LHON and more. The LHON podcast at the Genetic House. Here's your host, Brian Aston.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My last video was kind of long and kind of deep. It got a little dark there for a minute. So I kind of wanted to just touch on a couple things real quick. The antidepressant that I started on, I'm still taking. It's called Lexapro. Is like the generic name for it. And for the first 8 days or so, 8 or 9 days, it made all of my joints feel really tingly, like in my knees and my hips, my arms, my elbows. Everything just felt like it was tingling and constricting, but it wasn't, and it didn't hurt. It was just a really weird sensation all through my body. So that lasted about 8 days, and I stuck it out. I would have stopped taking that crap on like day 2 because that wasn't comfortable. And I'm already pretty negative on prescriptions. So if I'm taking one and it makes me feel like crap, I'm done with it. But another thing that I touched on in that video was talk to somebody, and told you all that I have been talking with a counselor for about 1.5 years now. I think about that long. And just talking with her about my not liking prescription drugs and all side effects and this and that. She gave me kind of a helpful way to think about it, I guess. This is I'm taking this because it is going to help. So thinking of it more of a matter of fact, kind of, it's good and it's going to help. Get through whatever this is going to help. So thinking like that, I stayed on Lexapro. Yeah. And about 9 or 10 days in, that quit. So I don't know if it was because of that or if it's just because my body's like a big pile of fucked up disease. I don't know. So basically taking the Lexapro for about a month now. I just started the second bottle, so a month, I guess. It is helpful, I think, in a sense, like I feel lighter, if that could make sense. Just with everything we have to deal with, being blind, then you lose this part of your life is done, then you do this, and you have to find new things, and on and on. It feels really dark a lot of the time. It just overwhelming and heavy. I don't know how to describe it. But taking this drug, which I don't really, okay. So taking the prescription drug, I think is helped in one respect, feeling kind of lighter. I don't feel so dark and everything is like to the max. Yeah, so I just feel kind of lighter, I guess. Easier to be happier when not everything is fuck the world, this sucks. I don't know. My mind has just gotten into that so much over the last years because the eye pain, Nobody would look at me or diagnose me or nothing. Nobody gave a shit. They just say, here, have some headache pills, or migraine pills, or you have swelling, or they just made up something random as they walked out. And I just had a lot of downtime in a negative way, in the sense that I had to quit jobs. I didn't go out like 2 weeks ago. My eyes hurt. My friend called me up. He said, hey, I'm gonna come pick you up. We're gonna go out to the bar. I got league. And I said, nope, my eyes hurt. I mean, small, whatever. I just go out and play pool or whatever. Actually, I think it was league, so I just sit there and watch. But I didn't even do that because my eyes hurt and I just went back to sleep. So just the darkness of that, it sucks. And it's easy to just get into that place of it sucks. And it's just repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, and then everything is like that. And yeah, it's what my life had become pretty much. And over the last year has been good because working with the counselor and talking with her, a whole lot less of that, like smashing things. It's all my stuff. It's not people. But a lot less of that kind of thing. So that's good. Kind of tag teaming that, I guess, always feeling so dark and hollow and angry. Just fucking angry. I'm still an angry guy. I don't, it's not a magic pill. So that's good. The Lexapro is what it's called, I guess. Yeah, it makes me feel bad to even say that I'm taking that kind of, but I need to not feel that way and say those things because she says I should not. Oh boy. So also was kind of brought up in the last video. I said that I was buying a Debidone for, I don't know, $10 or $20 or whatever it was for a bottle. And there was a lot going on in my mind. So I think the price I was actually paying back in 2011 was $40 per bottle, 60 capsules, 500 milligrams. I think that's what it was. So just kind of quickly touch base on that. Let me look at my phone real quick. Wait. All right. So I've had a lot going on. I've done more in the last like 6 months than I have in years. Trying to find different projects and ways I can make money and careers to start, or that track. So I was thinking about and starting and trying to make YouTube videos for a faceless channel about MS. Cancel that. It's garbage. It's like 9 million hours work for each video, even though AI did most of it. So then I moved on and started to do AI art, and I've gotten really good with that. And now I am starting an Etsy store and plan to sell the abstract art that I'm making. It's fucking beautiful. Puppy pictures, kids pictures, things for educators, teachers. You have a 6th grade class or something. Posters that says "I love to read" or whatever. I don't know. research, right? So that kind of stuff. But that involves like 75 million steps also. There's so much to everything. So one thing that has kind of really held me back, and this really pissed me off. So in other videos in the past, I was talking about doing what I'm doing now, starting to do some lives and, you know, figure out some kind of video making page and whatever. A lot of different stuff. But the LHON symbol with a plus sign, I was like, I made that. And on Fiverr, it's great. You could just pay somebody $10 and they'll do whatever you want, and everything's great. And Fiverr, you could do anything. Don't do anything on Fiverr. Just, I have a sour taste in my mouth, which has led me to become a graphic artist, which is good. I just needed the LHON symbol, which is like a graphic clip art of an eyeball, or, eye. And in the eyeball, it has a mitochondria sideways, so a bunch of squiggly lines. And I needed that cut out to be on a transparent background. Okay, so I paid somebody on Fiverr, and I also wanted other things, thumbnails done. One of the things, and this really pissed me off, was the thumbnail for the video that I've been slowly working on for doing interviews with other people with LHON and kind of putting their story, what's a story? Their story on the record, and just kind of keep everything on my channel here for everybody to learn from. So the guy I hired on Fiverr did a very, very bad job. Didn't really cut out the image very well. And the thumbnails for the other videos I was thinking of making were third grade level quality. Bad, really bad. Like, this guy downloaded whatever free app you could find on whatever Play Store, Apple or Google, whatever, and just said, oh, make a gradient background with this generic square text. It's like, what are you doing? I ended up paying $50 fucking for this thing. $50 for a cutout? I can do them in 1.7 minutes now. Photoshop, everybody knows and heard of Photoshop. There's a free version called GIMP, GIMP, and same thing as Photoshop, a little less features, but same basic thing. There's 6 different ways that you can ut out an image. So I've spent so much time learning how to do that. Never doing way number 4 again. It took like 5 hours to click, 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 zoom out, zoom in, click, 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 click. Zoom in. It was, yeah, it did a really good job, and it all worked perfectly. And then I was leaned over to look at a different part of the monitor, and I came back and sat straight, and it was gone. I don't know what happened to it. It just was gone, and it wouldn't come back. So, fuck number 4. But I got cutting stuff out. That's easy now. So doing the AI art on Etsy, step by step by step by step, it's a lot of steps, and there's a lot of work. And if I quit making the videos because there was going to be a lot of steps and a lot of work, this is dumb, because it's like 4 times the amount of work and 10 times the amount of steps. But like my store banner is a good example. Everything was made with AI except the text that says AI arter, and different images, portrait, landscape, and that kind of thing. So I made the picture frames, I made the background, I made the red digital download button, I made the picture of who the AI arter is. It's supposed to be me. It's not me. um, so getting good with all the artworks. I'm basically a graphic artist now. I mean, you could pay me like $2 million and maybe I'd make you something. Maybe, but I might need a little bit more than that. But also, I'm still blind and things really suck sometimes. Like DOOWNLOID. What's a download? I just want to download. Download. There's only one O. Why does it have many O's? Stuff like that. So making sure everything is perfect. Just another step. So I have a lot of things done for that. Like mock-up photos I created in AI. Pictures of like mini living rooms with a landscape over the couch, a nice picture frame and everything that I'll use GIMP and insert my picture in behind the photo frame, which I've cut out and there's nothing there. And then my picture will be there, and that is my product image. I don't know. I don't know Etsy. I don't know what they call it. I'm learning. So I'm working on that a lot. Working slowly, I guess, on the interviews and stuff. But also this whole YouTube live thing and being able to get in touch with people and line up time schedules and schedules of life, is difficult. And when I actually do these is kind of random. So what I'm thinking for, at least nowadays, right now, moving forward, would be to do one at the end of the month. So like today, 2nd to the 30th, somewhere in there, end of the month. So once a month and at the end of the month. I'm not exactly sure when or what time. It'll get worked out. Make comments on the video and let me know where you're from. Say, hey, I'm from Poland. You have to do this 13 hours ahead of time and whatever. Like right now, I was maybe going to be having Noah call in today. And he's in, well, he's not in Melbourne, but same West Coast Australia time zone as Melbourne. That's how I figured out. It's only 9:30, 10:30 in the morning over there right now. So getting everything kind of figured out, and everybody's got different stuff going on in life. And, I'll get better at when I'm going to do these and scheduling all of the work for the other thing that I'm doing with the AI art. And oh yeah, my name is AI Art. Like a lot of people would read it AI Arter. I'm not an arter. It's AI Art. I'm not an artist. Kind of. I used to love drawing back when, remember the days when we could see? um, Like there's a couple of different drawings that just like stick out in my mind. I can remember, but I just like to doodle, like abstract art. That was one of my favorite things to doodle. And just kind of sketch and draw, and those are kind of papers they just crinkled up and get thrown away. That type of stuff. Not art in an art book or that kind of thing. I wasn't known for it, so um, you know, basically just pencil drawing or pen, whatever I had. Um, Abstract art, doing tube art and swirls and all of the different contours and following something around. Like if it's flat up top, and then it goes down and curves and swirls. How do you follow that? It was fun. I was doing that, but I'm doing that again with AI. And the art that it's creating with everything that I'm telling it to create, and then working with it after the first time, it could take like 3-4 hours to do one image sometimes. So everything is a lot of work. One one thing I've kind of got from all the research on the whole Etsy crap is you want to post one thing a day. Yeah. So I'm looking at how much and trying to put schedules or not uh, um, processes and order the file types and the folders and everything like that. And so it's like start here, go here, and steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And used more AI, Chat GPT. Uh, AI is taking over the world. I'll talk about this in a second. So ChatGPT wrote me 160 pages in a Word document. I copy and pasted from the ChatGPT. Uh, Basically, it's a Facebook message on the website. I mean, there's nothing really to it. You don't have to do anything. You just send it a message. It sends a message back. So it's easy to use like that. But it'll write a bunch. I had it write all of the SEO, all of the keywords, the tags, the descriptions. So I have 7 different Word documents that are about 40 pages each to kind of scroll through and find out the right words, the right terms, and kind of order everything and put it all together and make an Etsy listing as fast as I can. So that's crap on that side. Is doing it with the Etsy and AI art, and how much AI is taking over everything. Pretty much every day, something new comes out. The AI art generator that I use is called Midjourney. So Midjourney is just based in a Discord chat. So it's basically the same thing. You send it a message and it sends you back a picture. But the message that you send, the better at creating the message or crafting the prompt is, the better your picture you get back. So there's a ton coming out almost every day. The one I use is Midjourney. It's pretty much the best out there. And another one, the very top level, is called Stable Diffusion. And those two are in a lawsuit right now by artists who say their art is being stolen, or I don't know, whatever. So that's a big thing. But other ones come out all the time. uh, a lot of them are based on Discord. Some of them are just website based. Like one in Discord is Blue Willow. Whoa, that was weird. Voice like cracked. Blue Willow. That one's on Discord. So Blue Willow, you could just follow it and then do it for free. Another one is called Pix Finder, Pix Finder.ai. That one's totally free and you can create literally anything you want. Another one is called Leonardo. So go to Leonardo. That one's also free, and they're really trying to step it up. And they're trying to get in the level of Midjourney and Stable Diffusion. They have a lot of the same type of features, image to image, and different stuff that you could do. So there are probably 100 more than that. A lot of stuff is coming out in AI, which is a lot of fun. I look at the images I created today, and I'm just like, this is blown away. This is fucking amazing. So, that's pretty much what's going on. You know, I'm still trying to figure out a way to make money, obviously. I want to make money. I don't like to not have money because money makes things easier. I don't know. Um, Also, with the Lexapro and the it is the antidepressant, I guess. And the first 8-9 days were pretty sketchy. I didn't want to keep taking it because it was the only thing that had changed, and my whole body felt all tingly, like I just had to crack my or something, but it wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? It just felt weird all the time. And so I stuck that out, and it's been about a month, and I think things are better. In that sense, I was saying, like, it's not as dark, it's not so heavy. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on. I'm thinking maybe once a month, towards the end of the month, I'll do one of these, the live stream podcast, and hopefully soon we can try and get some people together, and when I'm doing this can be a little bit more, scheduled and planned out, and people in general will know. And the interviews thing, I'll continue to slowly work on. Another one. So for the voice thing, the text to speech that I've been doing, that I had read some stuff on mental health on the last video, I said that I wasn't happy with it and everything else. I haven't really done anything with that. I could be messing with it, settings and different stuff, speed and tone, simple basic stuff we've all known about for years, but I could have been more uploading current videos and things like that. But more things are screwed up because I'm live streaming now, and that's not stored on my YouTube channel or my computer. It's stored StreamYard, I believe. So I might be able to download this or the last ones, whatever, but I don't know why that was important, but it's just a control over how you have to do these stream things, I guess. So if I pay, I'd probably be able to do whatever I wanted. I don't know. I don't know how these work. There's so much. I just need to make some money, get some money, then I'll buy all the stuff. How about that? Come on, YouTube world. So that's pretty much it. That wraps it up. I will be back probably towards the end of next month, and I will talk to all of you later. And let me just play this on the way.
It's everything LHON and more. The LHON podcast at the Genetic House. Here's